Hey, the King from Mayor here. So, I just finished watching a film called The College Conspiracy, and I must say that I've got mixed feelings about it. It did bring up some points that are absolutely valid, but on the other hand, I've certainly got some issues with it. Number one, it's quite obvious that they're trying to sell something, which is gold and silver. Gold and silver is, I'm not going to tell you whether to invest in it or not. It can be a great investment, but like any investment, it's a gamble of whether or not it will pan out. In the case of a complete economic collapse in this country, it is really not going to save you, because you can't eat gold and you can't eat silver. So if you're preparing for an economic climate where there is a lack of food, water, and other essential resources to live in, gold and silver is not going to save you. And I guarantee you that those people who do have food and water and shelter are not going to be so quick to trade it away for gold and silver if we really are in that bad of a shape. As for college and higher learning, I'm actually in college now for the second time. The first time I went to college for filmmaking, and got through about 2.5 years of it when I discovered that I could learn more by actually going out and making movies than I could from college. And about the first year and a half, I learned all that they had to teach me. At that point, I would have been better off going for like a business degree, like an MBA or something, if I wanted to continue to learn how to become a filmmaker. So what I did is I went out and I made movies for a couple of years, and discovered that that's not really what I wanted to do in life. So I mean, college can't teach you everything. Sometimes you have to learn by doing, and that's absolutely true. Now, I'm in college again, this time for computer programming, and the reason why is I basically got to a point where I had been teaching myself through the internet, like it said in the film, but I got to a certain point where I couldn't learn anymore on my own, that I had to actually go and learn from from a college, just to get the knowledge I need. It's really hard to find an internship, programming internship, so college is basically my only resource at this point, and I'm learning stuff. I'm enjoying college. If you're going to college in order to obtain knowledge, and you are getting knowledge, and you feel you're getting the knowledge that you're trying to obtain, then college is totally worthwhile. If you're not, then maybe you need to take another path and study or apprentice under someone, or maybe you just need to go to a different college. That's always a possibility too. I couldn't find any good colleges to teach me programming in Seattle, so I moved to Florida, where they had better schools for it. I mean, it's as simple as that. I think it's a totally worthwhile investment personally. I mean, I'm not taking out student loans, so maybe that has something to do with it. I'm actually have grants, so I don't actually have to pay those back, which is really helpful. And I suggest that you try it and get your grants first, because it's it's a way better deal, and it's out there. You don't have to put yourself into a mountain of debt just to go to school. Um, if you can't afford to go to an Ivy League school, well, then go to a community college like I am. Just you got to shop around and find out who's got the best program. College is expensive, and yes, that's because of our money is basically devalued at this point. That's an inflation problem, and I think that the film brought that up, which is also what the filmmakers are all about. The NIA, that's their whole deal, is about inflation, and all the things they said about inflation I think are absolutely true. But is that enough for me to give up and not study and learn? No, it's not. You know, there is value in college but you get out of it what you put into it. You have to, you can't go to college just with the intention of making money. You can make money on your own. I know, I've done it. You can make money on your own as an entrepreneur. It's totally possible. But if you're going there if you're seeking knowledge and you choose the right classes and find the right professors, there are some very good professors out there, and you just need to find them. And if you got a crappy professor, like last semester I had a crappy professor, so I dropped her class, and I'm going to take it again with somebody else. I mean, that's all part of the game. If you're just there to get grades in hopes of getting a job and not learn anything, then why are you there? Okay? But if you actually want to learn, then a school is a great place to do it. That's what they're designed for. So yeah, I've got a lot of disagreements with the whole college conspiracy. Student loans, bad. College can be good, but you get out of it what you put into it. That's what it comes down to. Just with anything in life, it's what you put into it is what you get out of it. Garbage in, garbage out. It's an old saying, but it's true. So that's my thoughts on the college conspiracy film.